shit gets fucked. You know. I told you I would be back. I just had to give me some lit coffee and stuff like that. You know, a girl trying to quit smoking and stuff like that. And how long I've been smoking, I wasn't really trying to smoke that long. You know, I was smoking for almost 19 years. You know, started to get to the point where it started becoming heavy. And I'm like, you know what? Um, I'm not trying to do that. So anyway, you know, kudos and congrats to me. Um, it's hard. It really is hard, especially when I became codependent. You know about uh, codependent, not codependent, but in a sense, like coping with my feelings, smoking cigarettes or whatever, or Black and Miles or whatever, and I decided, I don't want to really do that, and I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life and stuff like that. But I think it got worse because at the same time, I liked to smoke. If that, I like to smoke, and I know that makes sense, but I just be saying it. But yeah, I was like, you know what, I want to stop. I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life. So, drinking coffee, doing nicotine replacement therapy, um, and speaking to the coach. I'm going to have to talk to the coach too. So, I guess I'll start the live off like that. But this live is a Q&A session for you to ask me questions and stuff, mainly hopefully pertaining to gay life or, just keep it respectful as much as possible. I know there's going to be trolls and people coming in, or that are homophobic or whatever. But hopefully, I made it to the point where those comments won't be seen or just have to be reviewed because, why wake up and be on violence all the time? Why choose violence? So this is a Q&A session, ask me, ask me, ask me things. Let's make it entertaining. Let's make it entertaining as possible because I'm trying to be consistent on YouTube. I feel freer on YouTube. I could cuss more on YouTube, just be really myself on here. And, I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible. I want everybody to feel comfortable. I'm not here to read you or read your questions or make you feel like any question is dumb or, anything like that. Just ask, hi, good afternoon. Everybody is welcome, gay, straight, whatever. Y'all welcome. Just, ask me some questions. I want to make this juicy. Like I said, I'm not one of your favorite fairies, but bitch, I'm here. We could talk. Just feel free to ask me anything. Let's make it juicy. Make it juicy. Tap the screen, share the live. You might not stay, but somebody else might. Don't be no selfish ass bitch and be like, oh, I'm not feeling him. Just because you're not feeling me don't mean the next bitch won't. So, this is a Q&A session. Hey, what's up? Hi. And I'm going to have to get some more glasses, y'all. That's the first answer to a question. You must can't see. A little bit. Hold the N-word past. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, honey. Hi, what's up, Laurel? But ask me some questions. Be respectful. Be respectful. Be respectful, though. I have like what's a lazy eye, and I found that out like I want to say 3, 4 years ago. I'm like, so you mean to tell me my mom, I would get my ass whooped for crossing my eyes for nothing, and the whole time I had a lazy eye, and it was hereditary. So that's you tell me all these years later. So I'm like, you must wanted me to get my ass beat because I would cross my eyes to see. I think I'm like I'm farsighted. It's one of those. I gotta go back for him to tell me. But yeah, mom would come up in there and see me cross my eyes, be like, stop crossing your eyes. And then I end up getting into a whooping if I do it too much. So I'm like, yo, baby, I get my ass tore up out the frame for nothing. Some bullshit. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is a Q&A session. Q&A section. Q&A session. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. There's no dumb questions, but keep it respectful. Please. I'm 30 years old. 30, yes. In the gay world, I'm elderly. My old queen, honey. So, pretty much been passed around, used and abused, honey. So, yeah. But ask me anything. Tap the screen, share the live, you guys. This is a Q&A session. Ask me about gay life. Ask me about things. Make it juicy. It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all how this live goes. I'm giving y'all that responsibility. It's on y'all. As I sip my coffee and wait for y'all to ask me some questions. Mm-hmm. Ask me questions. This up to, I'm serious. It's up to y'all how this live goes. I went live earlier today talking about my gay dating experience, and I'm gonna be talking about that some more too. That shit gay as fuck, and that's my shit. So whatever. Um, yeah. I'm gonna have to go get me a teeth whitening, but in due time. In due time. I'm a femboy, so we can relate a little bit. Period. Said, do you date anybody? Currently, no. I was being pursued, and the fourth time, this guy was, I pursued him the first time a little bit, even though I'm not the chaser. You know, I just saw him on, I had saw him on TAG like a week ago, and talked to him and stuff like that. You know, being myself, not really just talking about sex or whatever, but we rekindled a little bit, but it just went left. It went completely left. It was like I was on some make it beautiful type stuff, and it just became dark and toxic. Like I like I don't got time for that. I don't want to deal with that. But no, and for as dating, oh, I see. First of all, in the gay life, we gotta stop acting like dating is just we're just because we're chatting on a dating app that we're dating. Like it's levels to this, it's steps to this. You get, you know, you talk. It's the app is mainly for okay. You find somebody of common interest or whatever. Then y'all decide to, you know, go on a date. To go on a date, grab some coffee or whatever. See if this person is cool in a public setting, hopefully, and that's pretty much the date. Now there might be, you know, hookups like having a hot date. It's just everybody be having their own, but for me, that's dating is actually going on like you're actually courting. Like people don't court no more. Hey, I'm going to fix my profile pic. Call it back. Okay, that's fine. But yes, y'all ask me anything. Tap the screen though and subscribe. I'm trying to be consistent on YouTube because I want to monetize from here. I on TikTok. I kind of get a little coin from there, but TikTok don't allow you to really just be yourself in a sense because I do cuss a lot. I may say nigga here or say bitch or whatever here and there, and I don't need somebody trying to report and suspend me. So yeah, it's up to y'all to make this live lit. Come on now, it's okay that shit gets fun. Ask me some gay questions. Come on now, it's okay. It's 2025. Ask me how I deal with download men or do I prefer download. Ask me questions, girl. It's okay. But keep it cute though. Keep it cute. It's okay. It's all right. How are we gonna get anywhere? I might be the first gay person you have conversation with. It's fine. And to be honest, I have more conversations with black heterosexual men than anything. I really have more conversations with black heterosexual men. I do. Like they might not feel comfortable with talking to their wives or anything, but they talk to me. Like that's something to really just talk about too. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Let's go. Let's go. Ask me something. But for real though, I've talked to black heterosexual men about their problems, and a lot of times they felt like comfortable with me because I do have that spirit about myself. But also, um, they probably sometimes they probably come in feeling like I can't judge them because religiously, um, I have no place to judge because I'm, you know, a homosexual. So they feel like they have the one up on me because if anything, they're going to heaven faster than me or before me. So they feel like I can't judge, but bitch, everybody is not religious and everybody don't believe what you believe. So a lot of them comes to gay people. A lot of us gay people have those stories of black heterosexual men talking with us because they may not feel comfortable with talking to their wives because they feel like because patriarchy the gender norms, whereas men feel like what I men feel like, I don't know who made this rule though, but I'm gonna say white patriarchy. Whereas men aren't supposed to be vulnerable, aren't supposed to cry, aren't supposed to feel, when they're human too. Like I'm human too. You get cut. We both have assholes. We both have tears. We both have a heart. We both have a soul. We both have a spirit. So it's like, a lot of them they feel like they can't confide in their partner and their wife. And I'm like, then if you can't confide in your wife, your partner, then why the hell are you with them? I never understand that. If you can't confide in your partner, then why the hell are y'all together? Like, really? So, but at the same time, I understand, and they talk to me and stuff like that. And I give them advice, the best advice I can give, and stuff like that. And it be dope. This gap in the bridge that black or straight men can be friends with gay men. We can be friends. Now it's those ones that identify as straight, you know, and they are down low. It's a lot of them that mess with us and still claim to be straight. It's a lot. Like a lot of them do that, and mm, y'all might not believe it, but it's definitely true. I mean, there's men out there like this is a Q&A session. Whoever come in, y'all, share the live and tap the screen and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. But yeah, it's a lot of men that mess with me. Um, whatever I just said it. Mess with me and still claim to be straight. They don't even claim to be down low. They claim to still be straight. Yeah, and I mean, sexual orientation is up to you. It is. How you identify is up to you. Like in that moment, if you're screwing me, it's gay. If you're bisexual and you messing with you fucking a woman, you're straight at that moment. But ultimately, I mean, I'm just saying like this. I'm gay. I'm gay as fuck. So if I decide to just experiment and fuck a woman, I'm still gay. In that moment, it's straight, it's heterosexual, straight sex. But at the end of the day, that doesn't change my sexual orientation. I'm still gay. Still gay. Girl, you must be being disrespectful because your mesh is retracting, or you doing that on purpose to get some attention. I don't know. Y'all, you know how y'all, a lot of these, weird motherfuckers be doing. I can't. But anyway, at the end of the day, like I'm still gay. Still gay. Still. So I don't know. People be trying to have power over people, and they don't even have power. You don't even have power to control your own life. Like control what's going on in your own bedroom. You can't stop your own, you know, partner from messing with your mama or whatever. So I'm like, people gotta learn to stop being so weird. Worry about who somebody else sleeping with at night. Like, that's weird as fuck to me. Why are y'all so pressed? I don't understand. Like, it's pathetic. But anyway, this is a Q&A session. That shit gay as fuck. Ask me gay questions. I want this to be juicy. Like, I want it to be juicy. Like, ask me some stuff. Just be respectful though. Ask me some stuff. Like, are you a size queen? Do you like big dicks? Like, what? Like, make it juicy. Let's get into this. Like, I really want to get into this. Okay, well, what's up? Welcome back. Like, make it juicy. Like, I wanna. ask some juicy questions. Like, let's make it lit. Ask me anything, y'all. Come on, it's okay. Like, I ain't gotta be your favorite, but just ask me. Y'all know y'all want to ask a queer some questions. Like, why are you gay? Like all this stuff y'all be want to ask. Go ahead, ask. I may be a little petty with my responses, but you know, it is what it is. Don't be afraid to ask. But before you ask, tap the screen and share this live and subscribe if you about that life. Subscribe if you about that life. Ask the questions if you about that life. Like, come on. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, yes. This is the question. Oh, do you like big dicks? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the one I've been waiting for. I wish I could pin this. Can I pin it? Please let me please let me pin it. Oh yes. Hell yeah, I love big dicks. Not necessarily a BBC. See, you actually see we here. We see each other. We see each other, Stolas. We see each other. Yes, I do. Like, and just because it's big doesn't mean it's good. I know, and that's the disappointment of all. Just because it's big don't mean it's good, unfortunately. And I want to say this: it's a certain length. When it get past a certain length, like I want to say, if it's like a saggy big dick, like the blood ain't gonna flow all the way, and it's not gonna be hard all the way. I don't want no soft, hard dick. You know, I don't want you to hold it. It's like I'm messing with fucking a balloon. I feel away. Like I'm ready to be hard as a rock. So I don't really, it don't have to be no anaconda. It could be more like a python. You know? Yeah, I love big dicks, but it's like I don't want them to be holding the base. You know? Like I feel away. Like, bitch, I'm the necromancer. Like I can raise it from the dead. Like, you know, I don't need no help. So it's like, why are you holding it? Like, that's gonna make me feel away, bitch. I know how to make it rise from the dead. You know, Lazarus, bitch. It's like to call me Lazarus. So it's like, yeah. And it ain't necessarily gotta be a BBC, but I really wanted to be a BBC though. A black man is where it's at. Have a boyfriend, he's got a pretty big dick. Hell, long as it's pretty, it's pretty and big. But you know, you say pretty big dick. Hell, shit, that's what's up. Like I mean, hell, I want something I can feel. You know, I want to feel. I want. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm tight. You know, I'm tight because I don't fuck often. I don't. I be more horny than I am, you know, I actually have sex. Now, there was a time where I was doing my whole stroll, you know, like T.S. Madison be saying, because I'm single. I'm single. I'm big single. Like, if I'm single out here, I'm single. Okay? So, doing what we supposed to do safely for me, nah, it's no shade to the ones that like raw. But I feel like nobody want raw more than me because I've been practicing safe sex since I was 19 and I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm trying to wait till I meet the man of my, you know, the man that I'm equally yoked with, and you know, to do that with, you know. But anyway, I don't forgot how dick even tastes. I gotta get it out. All right. Ooh, 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 shit, stop making me make me miss motherfucking dick, right? But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah. I'm I'm still forgetting where the hell I just said. But girl, like it's been a minute since I had raw dick. And I missed it. But thing is, girl, honey, is that I honestly don't forgot where I was. What was I saying, Solus? Okay, I know we was talking about big dicks, but what was I think I was finna tell a story. I don't know. I forgot. But I ain't listening to her act like I ain't forget. But yeah, like I mean, oh yeah, I'm tight. Yeah, so I don't really have sex like talking about it. I can go a long time. I mean, I went years without it, because I don't really care about hookup culture. Like I'm a relationship oriented type of person, like innately, like a relationship oriented type of person. Said saying something about how long it was until you had it. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I'm relationship oriented, so I don't really have sex like that. Not saying I wasn't out here doing my thing, cause I mean, before I was even 20, I had two threesomes. It was with one was with people I knew, two people I knew. The other time was with one person I knew and his ex. And stuff like that. And that wasn't planned. Neither one of them was planned, honestly. But the ex. Let me just go into this story. I was in college. In community college, girl. It was boring as fuck. It seemed like all the lit people graduated. You know what I mean? And like I'm serious. Like neither one of them was playing. So I was in college, girl, and my friend at the time. I'm gonna say associate because I know the bitch didn't like me. I know he did not like me. I mean, but whatever. I wanted to have another gay friend, and so like that or some are close to. So yeah, I wasn't using. It was just using him. It was just like I just knew he didn't really like me, and so like that. So anyway, we end up going to his dorm room, and he ended up telling me he's gonna invite his ex over and stuff like that, and they're gonna be chatting and talking or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. I was bored. I ain't got nothing to do. So we ended up going to his dorm room, and his ex ended up coming and stuff like that, riding on his what you call it? Like the not scooter or nothing, but he was like Tony Hawk in the situation. I forgot with the skateboard, yeah. And he was kind of a geek somewhat. And I love geeks. I love geeks. Like he was dark skinned, had glasses on, girl, and he was just. And if he if she because he is she now, and yeah. These aren't really my king. I understand. I understand. But yeah, we went into the room and then they was talking and stuff, and then the mood changed. They just start kissing and touching on each other and stuff like that. And I, from my peripheral, I'm like, okay, well, let me be out. Let me go ahead and let y'all handle y'all situation, cause girl, I ain't finna be the third wheel, bitch. Like I started feeling like the third wheel, so I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and. I'm like, all right, y'all, stop, about to be out, it's like that. And the one that my associate was like, "Oh no, like you ain't gotta go." I'm like, "You ain't gotta go? What you mean? Like I ain't finna sit up here, this bitch. I can go watch porn. Like the fuck." So I'm like, "Stay for what?" And then they start scooching over, girl, closer to me, and I'm like, "What is y'all doing, girl? Like, what is y'all doing? What's the scene?" So then they start saying, "Come here, come here." I'm like, "This ain't this. I guess this is about to happen." You know? So they start and then trying to touch on me and all this type of stuff. And then I saw the print. He was wearing jeans, but I saw the print. His ex was wearing like that day. That day was long. I was like, oh. And I was still very much a size queen. Like that did, it was long. He was dark skinned. I have a thing for dark skinned men. And he a nerd too. So, and I couldn't help myself. It's just the dick. It was talking to me. It was talking to me. Like it started talking to me. Like the dick was talking to me, girl. Before I knew it, I was on my knees and very much gawking that motherfucker. You know. I'm so serious. You might think I'm playing, but I mean, you understand. You understand what I mean. Like when the dick starts talking to you, y'all have a connection, girl. And I just started, but I put a condom on it. I did. I put a condom on it before, because so, I started gawking it and stuff like that. And the associates tried to, gawk too, but I can handle this on my own. I don't need any help. So he started kissing on his neck and all that type of stuff. And before I knew it, I was, on my back with my legs up. No, but I'm so serious though. I can't make this up. So I was on my bed, very much, and we ain't had no lube. So I don't know. I feel like I was comfortable with him. I was open to him. Your body don't lie. Your asshole do not lie. It opens, especially you comfortable, and comfortable and stuff. So he was in me, and it felt right. It felt good. You know what I mean? No, it was with a condom. It was with a condom. Cause I started practicing safe sex when I was 19. So at college I was like 20, 19, 20. So yeah, I know it's okay. But yeah, he was in me, and then the comedy part of it for me, was his ex was in me, but then he was trying to do the sandwich, like trying to be on top of him, but nobody was paying him no mind. We was kissing and all this type of stuff. Like we knew each other. Like I can't make this up. And it wasn't like some, oh, I'm stealing your man type stuff, because I ain't never believe in it. It's just like, I got this. Once I got the dick, once it's given to me, I'm, I'm gonna take over. Like, nobody was paying him no mind, because he had a big dick too. It's just, I don't know, something happened, and all of a sudden, me and him started going together. We started going together, girl. Like, I don't know how we jumped from that to a fucking, relationship. I feel like our work is perfect. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. That's what I want. People be acting like it's such a problem when I say, I want the person that's perfect for me, like equally yoked with me. Why is it? I don't have any unrealistic expectations. Just, you know, be real. You know what I mean? Say, I'm glad we met being him. Oh, oh my gosh. Like, if you don't mind me asking, are y'all black, white? I mean, love for me don't have a color or anything like that. It's unconditional. It's beautiful. But it'd be hard. It'd be hard to. It wouldn't be so hard if people was just being authentic and were willing to heal and just be real about their feelings. You know. I'm right. He's black from Mexico. Oh, okay. So interracial. That's beautiful. That's beautiful to me too. Love is love all the way around for me. I don't hate. I love to see it. Like, we in the community where we're men and we like what we see, and that's not the problem. But it's like we feel like we're supposed to be whores. And another thing about that, I want a monogamous relationship. I don't want to, I want to man. I don't want to share no dick. I don't want to do that. Oh, damn! I could just imagine the oohs and ahs y'all be having. I ain't gonna say, but cause just imagine not other than that, but then how vibrant, how it's. I don't know that sound like y'all. It seem like it would be on some great thing. Like, he from Mexico, you from Britain, just the conversation, like it's just, oh. And do y'all have a channel? Like, y'all be on YouTube and stuff like that? Cause I love to see love. I love to see love and see people love stories. Cause it's this guy on YouTube. His name is Samson McCorpick. And he deal with not deal with, but he has videos on black gay love, and I think he has some with interracial love, but just like showing like love, in the community, because we don't really have a lot of representation of it. But yeah, I'm currently still waiting on my one and making sure, which I'm self aware. it's hard. Like I feel like when you being your authentic self and you are blunt and know what you want, you may not have many friends, or you may not really bump into the one you want, or it may be harder for you to find. Or not that I'm looking, I won't would like him to find me, but at the same time, somebody did tell me how you gonna find them if you're not looking. So I do have the blinds open a little bit, looking outside, but I would like for him to come up to me though. But at the same time, I'm a man too. It's just I overthink. I overthink. Say, and I'm really insecure about my figure. Oh no. See, that's another thing too in the community. Um, like for the more we as gay people or whatever, a lot of us are gym rats. I'm not, but I ain't going to nobody's gym. Like for what? Like, but you got that comes from within, and can't nobody make you love yourself. You have to love yourself. Nah, I feel like that person could, definitely be your support system and stuff like that, and kiss you where you insecure, which is so beautiful too. That comes from within. The love, and hopefully, you say he's perfect for you. Hopefully, he's the one that's doing it. Like you are beautiful. Like you are beautiful. Like a lot of us do have self-esteem issues, but you have to know. You have to look in that mirror and love your flaws, because we all have them. I don't ever down there be like, oh, you don't have any flaws. You beautiful. Yes, the hell I do. Cause I'm gonna have my ugly moments, and I want that person in my ugly moments to be like, come here, because I might end up projecting. I might end up being like, why the fuck you here? Like, why you don't love me? You don't love me. How you love me? I know I was gonna be that, but I don't. I want him. While he having his breakdowns, I want to be able to have mine. You know. So he's gay and I'm gay fanboy. He loves fanboy. He loves me. That's dope. That's beautiful. I know it's gonna sound like, but I that's how I feel about it. It's beautiful. Shit, like, have you ever thought about going to counseling about your inner turmoil, like like a life coach or something like that, having a life coach and stuff like that? That's I feel like that could be good too, and that takes time too. I believe, because I did have some like self-esteem issues too, because I was chubby growing up, like from I want to say from age 8 till like I was maybe 14, 15, and then I start getting taller because I feel like I was like tall for like ever since I was like 13 on up. I was like one of the tallest people in my classes. So it started to shape up. And I didn't realize I had a big ass until I was 17. And my sister had recorded a video of us walking up a hill, and I was wearing these khaki pants. And I'm like, ooh, I got a fat ass. After I found out I had a fat ass, nobody could tell me shit. Nobody could tell me a motherfucking thing. That boosted my confidence. You know, they did, girl. Cause I ain't pay attention to how I looked. People was always like, I was wondering why people always trying to bully or verbally attack me and all this type of stuff. And to come to find out, they was jealous of my figure. Like, I was like, okay, now I see why these bitches got an issue. Yeah, I'm tall and skinny, but I'm still. But he tells me not to worry about it. No, don't feel like it. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing being wrong with being tall and skinny. Because once you get where to manifest that. You know how you can laugh, you can fake laugh, and you start laughing for real. I know it's deeper than that, but do that. Like, be happy with what you see in the mirror. You gotta accept your good and your bad, your flaws and all, and that takes time. You gotta like for you. not for anyone else. Look in the mirror and be like, or strip yourself down naked like Tina Turner. She said she had to strip herself down, no makeup, no nothing, and look at herself. She asked herself, why? Why don't nobody love me? But you do have someone that loves you for you. You have to do that too, because you don't want to take that out on him, I'm sure. You know, because, he don't deserve that, and you don't deserve that either. Like, don't be your worst enemy. Look in that mirror, girl. Look in that mirror, honey, and be like, I'm a bad bitch. I'm this. I'm that. Because it's true. It's true. It be some of the most beautiful people with the most beautiful physiques. Be some of them have the most ugliest spirits. I don't really give a damn about a man being a gym rat, abs, not that shit. It's cute, it's nice, but for the most part, I want a dude that looks like he's gonna eat me. I like a very much a dad bod, and with a nice ass, a big heart, but an even bigger dick. All that good stuff, and yeah, just and I'm being so honest that I want him to love himself too. Not he, it's I don't want him to be perfect because that kind of be boring to me. I don't want no perfect ass man. But what's perfect for me is if he cuss like a sailor in a sense, but not coming from a toxic place. Just want him to be himself and stuff like that. But you know, love, he may have some issues with self-esteem too. But I want to love him through that, and he loved me through mine. That stuff, that stuff. It's important. Having someone that loves you, like that's beautiful, and you love them. You know, just take your time with it and talk to him more about it too. But you feeling this way, and please don't let it affect your relationship or and with yourself as well. Like you gotta like know it, know that you are fine. You are fine the way you are. And hell, if you want to eat more and gain more weight, do that. If you don't really like something, or uh, you could change it. Shoot. But the thing is, you loving yourself first. You don't want to walk around with that on your heart, because at least you have someone. I'm gonna say at least like it's some, but you have someone that you could tell that stuff to, which is so beautiful. I mean, got to, cause I don't wanna seem like I know. I don't. I still got a lot of unhealed parts to me, a lot of unhealed parts, and try to make and I beat myself up more than anything. It's just having someone. Cause me, I gotta say this, even though you didn't ask, I couldn't even sleep next to the dude. I mean, I could sleep next to him, but I couldn't go to sleep. You know, that's a deep part of a deep rooted internal lack of trust I have for men. Like he could sleep comfortably, and he slept next to me, and I couldn't go to sleep because I don't trust the guy not to touch me while I'm asleep. I don't trust the guy to, because I mean we didn't just meet, but that was the first encounter with us outside of work. I can't like the only time I ever felt safe sleeping next to a guy was only two of my exes, and I didn't feel safe. I felt like in my spirit, like if I don't have a connection to your spirit, in a sense, like I can't trust to sleep next to you. It's some reason I don't feel safe with you, and I couldn't go to sleep. I stayed up the whole night while he slept, and if I can't mesh and tell you that how I felt, because I told him what I needed, like hold me, make me feel not make me feel safe, but I need this from you. I definitely have grown to know that it's okay to feel vulnerable and be vulnerable with the person that you're trying to have a relationship with. I told him that, but it's kind of like he dismissed. He did hold me, but it was a grumbling of it, like, "Come here, shut up," or something like that. And I'm like, I don't need that, especially with what I'm going through personally or outside of the situation or financially or whatever. So I just needed to be held. But then at the same time, it just wasn't a connection. The equally yoked thing, I do believe in that. I didn't feel connected, and then I didn't feel safe. So, it's not just him, but it's like other guys that they wanted to stay the night or whatever, and I allowed them to, and just to have some male presence, and knowing that we wanted to mutually get to know each other and stuff, and just could we grown, we can do that. Just have a cuddle session and stuff like that. But me not feeling safe enough to go to sleep, staying up all night, something about it just didn't connect with me. You know, say we cuddle each other and then he say I sleep like a baby. That's beautiful. That's lovely, actually. Like you feel safe with him, and vice versa. I like that. I don't know. Maybe it's my intuition telling me something. Cause ain't nothing. That's intimate. Intimate. Like, I'm not afraid of intimacy or nothing, but it's like something in my spirit wouldn't allow me to fall asleep next to him. Because at the same time, he did tell me, which I, respect. He said that he used to, I guess, have sex with his ex while they were asleep. And to me, that's rape, because they're not giving consent unless they had that conversation. Like, no, you can have, you can put that dick in me while I'm asleep, wake me up. But me, I'm not like that. Like, I want to get tested with the person before we even go there. Like, that's why for me, safe sex represents that for me. I don't trust the guy with my mind, spirit, my soul, spirit. Like, the only time I did that was with my first love, my ex, when I was 18, 19. He was 17, going on 18. That's the only time I trusted a guy, relationship wise, with my mind, soul, spirit. And I'm 30 now. So, and you got to be careful too. But I could trust in his spirit. We were connected. Like, he was my soulmate. It's just some things happen, on my part, you know. But I trusted him. I haven't trusted a guy like that since. Like, I have not. So one time, this is a crazy story. You're gonna have to tell me when you're ready. Wait, what story? Oh, the one about the one that I didn't sleep with, dude. I don't know what you mean by that, boo. But yeah, like my first love, girl, and I ain't never told him that I loved him, but cause my issues. Said so somebody broke into our house and he fired a warning shot and they ran like a jackrabbit. I felt safe after that because he protected me, and now I know we are probably gonna get married. Oh my goodness! Even though that's definitely a horrible situation that happened, damn. But no, it turned out to be beautiful. Like, protect. Damn, that's. Oh my goodness! Damn, that's lovely. Stay friends, stay love, stay. I understand. I understand. But no. Okay, so you mean will take a bullet for you? All right, honey. Get you. Mm-hmm. Not many would do that at all. I still got this pen. Do you like big dicks? But that's beautiful. Oh, definitely subscribe. And I subscribe to you too. Yeah, it could be mutual. I just want, this everybody that's coming in. I know it's only 3 people. This is a Q&A session. You can ask me anything you want to ask. Tap the screen, subscribe, and share. And we could just, it's just up to y'all to make this juicy. I said, he's asking about football players, aka soccer players. Is your fave? Shit, well. Oh, wait. Um, but yeah, I just, for me, I know I'm gonna have to seek help for as like, because I don't want certain things affecting my future relationship. And some things, a lot of, I'm self aware. I'm self aware about myself. I know these issues I have, but I want to be able to talk about this with any potential boy, not boy, potential um, life partner, because I want a life partner. I want it to be deeper than just relationship. I want us to be a team and refer to each other as, our relationship like is we, because we're in this together, Um, and as far as marriage, because I definitely want to pin that. I've never really been the type that thought about marriage. Like, it's been a fleeting thought, but I had to think about that. I've thought about it. Like, could I see myself getting married? Because me, even though we're supposed to be, these type of queens and stuff like that, we're gay, we're supposed to be extra. A lot of us are extra. I do have my flamboyant moments like, bitch, what's up? What's the tea? And stuff like that. But I have thought about like, yeah, I mean, I would probably get married, but it really won't be extravagant. Like I'm cool with going to the courthouse and getting married. If we in that type of state, which since we're in Trump administration, they're trying to get rid of. But yeah, I feel like I could if it was the right guy, you know. And it'd be sometimes it'd be hard to be like, and I ain't trying to have no pity party, but sometimes I feel like, is there actually someone out there for me? With things that and y'all won't know what I've been through, but if you can relate to be like, for me though, is there someone for me? Is it? But is asking that. Yeah, I was wondering if you have moderators. No, I don't. I don't. No, I don't have any moderators yet. And if you want to be one, that would be fine. Let me see. Would you want to be one? Because I don't have. I don't have any moderators. I only have moderators on TikTok. Okay. So you are now a moderator, honey. But yeah, I would. But it's like, ooh. And then I I feel like I don't know. I mean, I can't. It's lovely to talk about, but I'm not trying to control everything or nothing. It's just I be sometimes wondering when, because I've been single for 6 years now, and even though I've been happily single, being I love to feel free. It's just you know I'm ready, and I'm like, this is as healed as not as healed as it's gonna get, but every day I ain't trying to be like a healing thing because that may as well kill me. Hell, yeah, I'm gay. You can't tell. I'm me, but this is a Q&A session, so ask some questions. Get it rowdy up in here. But yeah, I don't know. I know it's gonna be moments where you be like, girl, you always talking about being single. Cause I've been single so long. Like it's about to be 7 years in a minute. And I say 6 years because I gave one of my exes a second chance and I was still on my single shit. because I'm like, I still had my single hat on. So I was still trying to give him a second chance, but I was still very much so like, you did what you did the first time, so it's not going to be the same the second time. Because me, I don't really give second chances because, bitch, like, you scared, but you ain't considering my feelings. Like, I'm scared too. Like, I'm big on my time and my energy. Don't waste my time. They tell me when I block someone from chatting, you're like, you're like, oh no, well, nah, I wouldn't say like that. Wait, did you block them? Cause I might need to change the thing like to letting them chat, you know. Okay, but yeah, like I want to be able to have this lit. I want more subscribers. I want to get this lit because I plan on being more consistent on YouTube. You know, at this point. So yes, but you got any more questions for me? Like anything else you want to ask? Cause I don't know. And they be like, do you go to clubs or this and that? Like, I'm not really the club type. Like, I'm more so, I want to meet the person where I like to be, like, at the library, going for walks, eating somewhere, Like, I don't want to be around a whole lot of drunken fools. You know what I mean? And not saying I won't meet them there, but it's like, it won't really be a place where I would want to be, you know? Oh, okay. So it's like I have my ways, just like and the people say, man, everybody do. But it's like when I express my ways, it's like it's wrong when it comes to the person, especially the person that was pursuing me all those 3 times. Like it was good at first, and then at a certain point in the night, it switched. He became very aggressive, but at the same time, he was smoking his blunt. He smoked the blunt, and he was sipping on alcoholic beverage called Hurricane. So that could have added to the way he was acting too. But I didn't want to make that an excuse because I ain't never. I mean, I have tried weed and stuff like that. Um, but I ain't never smoked weed and sipped some alcohol. Because yeah. So I don't know. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Shoot, I don't know. Okay, I got you. I got you. But yeah, I don't know. But then he was not. He was saying stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Like when I told him that I just want just need you to wrap your arms around me and stuff like that. He grumbled and said, and we were like, oh, come on, like come on, shut up and do something. And that I was like, okay, I'm trying, cause that could be in his nature how he talk. Cause I did say I want to do to be himself and talk and stuff like that, but not to treat me like shit in the process. You know what I mean? Like this could be you. If he, like I say, like I wouldn't like dude being himself. He cussed like a sailor, but not at me. Like being angry at me. You know, because a lot of this stuff, he had like a lot of the ways he acted is what I put in the universe. Is a lot, but it was toxic how he delivered it. Not to an extent, um, it wasn't bad like the whole time, the whole day. It wasn't horrible. It just made a switch. Like I said, he was smoking that blunt and he was drinking a hurricane. So maybe that made it toxic. That made him act away because at a certain point in the night he started to act very immature. He started to throw tantrums because We end up having sex, and it was good. It was good. All 10, 15 seconds. And I wasn't trying to have sex with him. It 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 happened. You know. Um he started kissing on my neck. I started, rubbing on his, chest and all, taking off his shirt and all this type of stuff. And we ended up having sex sexually. The dick was definitely the size I love it to be. It was big, juicy. I felt every single inch. And I felt like he needed it and I needed it too. But besides that, after that, while I'm open to you, him switching up, acting away. He started folding his arms like a little child, playing music, trying to ignore me when I'm expressing my feelings and stuff like that. It became ugly. It did. So I think that it's not spelled like hurricane. I think it's spelled. Yeah, yeah, the booze. Yeah. So that could have very well had an effect on the way he was acting towards me. Um, he's like I was telling him like you ain't got like why you throwing a tantrum? Because I was definitely being myself. It's just I wasn't trying to argue. He was being more argumentative, and oh why did I say if it, when he had ignored me and start playing music and like playing music like indirectly like it was indirectly towards me the music he was playing because he was playing some rap music and stuff. Oh, and me too. But yeah, he it was like indirectly to me like for example, you playing you bitch type of song, and saying it like indirectly like you saying it to me, you know. So that and he wasn't really like trying to respond to how I felt. The only way and I know he heard me. Cause he definitely heard when I had said, well, if this how you act in your in your relationships, then I see why it turned out to be, and I didn't even get to finish. He ended up looking at me and jumping up like, oh man, I'm sick of people telling me that, all this type of stuff. And I'm like, hold on, Red. Like, if it ain't true, like, why are you acting this way? I'm like, hold on. I'm saying if this is the way you act, because I see the problem. Say, people always telling me, I'm like, well, it obviously is true, and you can't see the issue because it's like you projecting on me, like you trying to make me seem like the bad guy when I'm simply trying to have a conversation with you. Like it's good to have good conflict resolution. I mean, everything ain't gonna be perfect or the way I want it to be, but I'm like, dude, this is like the first night. This is the first night, mind you. He slept majority of the day because he was smoking that weed, the roach, that he had, and the rest of the hurricane that he bought. So it's like I let him sleep, wasn't forcing him to do anything. I mean, when he came over, it was just me letting him know like it's okay. I'm not judging you, and I try not to judge a book by the cover. But that night, it's just like he didn't really see he didn't really see what I was doing. Like see the good like I was doing, let him know like I'm a good person. And then somebody said, me and my boyfriend have never touched drugs at all. That's dope. That's dope. Nah, I'm, I'm on NRT, like nicotine replacement therapy, trying to quit smoking and stuff like that. And I'm not really a big drinker, so that's not really an issue for me. But it's like, you know, I don't know. So I ain't really try to judge him because I understand, how it could be. And I know he had his issues too and stuff, but I just didn't want him to take it out on me. And it was like, it would got worse. It got worse. Like, he ended up calling his brother, I guess, because he rode his bike over here to where I live at. And that's not the issue, nothing like that. I don't care if you riding a bike or not, as long as you have a job and try to do for yourself. I'm gonna meet you where you at, and you meet me where I'm at, like that. So I ain't judged his situation, but he definitely judged mine, you know, and that was not cool. Cause he did say he talk a lot of shit, but then where do you draw the line? Cause I'm like, for me, I was trying to create boundaries. Like, Don't cuss at me in a sense like you can cuss, of course, you're grown, but then cuss at me like you're being aggressive towards me and I'm not doing anything to you. I told him I ain't doing anything to you. I'm just pointing out shit. You know, 'cause I call a spade a spade. Now if you he called a spade too, but how he's acting for as being immature, throwing it at me as if I'm trying to hurt him, being petty where there's no need to be petty, like I guess like he can dish it out but can't take it. Pretty much what I'm saying. Like you can dish it out but can't take it. And I don't have to argue with you, and because my mouth is lethal, I don't have to argue or be loud with you. Now I may can get there, but I don't have to get there, and I don't have to call you out your name to make you feel away. I could just why be petty when the truth hurts more? If I want to do that, the truth will definitely it can sting. And I'm like, why get with someone if you want to be with someone if you don't want to grow? I want to be with someone that can point out my flaws, but not saying it in a way to hurt me because I could tell if they are, just being petty because I'm petty too. I mean, but can see where I fuck up at, but just because they know their self-worth and they know what they deserve too. I want that. I would love for that person, my life partner, my future life partner, husband, honey, to know that, they know to know their worth, and to point out just because I may be on some me stuff, you know, I would love for them to point that out. So yeah, the second person that's here, this is a Q&A session. You can ask me anything you want to ask and just be respectful, boo. But yeah, and tap the screen and share this live because you might not say it, but somebody else might. Because I'm going to be off in a few because my phone is on 9%. So yeah, I was still talking about that situation because I'm trying to make sure I wasn't in the wrong or for blocking him too fast. But shit, if you be on some I don't care type of energy or you taking me the wrong way and stuff like that, being immature, trying to ignore me, trying to leave and stuff like that, because I'm telling you about yourself and stuff like that. And then he left. I ended up, calling his name. I feel like if I didn't call his name, like he hopped on his bike and left. And then when I called his name, and he ended up turning around, I kind of felt like okay, he didn't have to turn around and come back. But doing that, like I think cause he has this younger, he is the youngest child. He has this younger child mentality. Like if he don't get his way, he throwing a tantrum. And I'm the oldest child. So that's where we differ. But I told him, you may be the youngest child, but you're older than me. So, I had to be responsible. You know what I mean? So it's like I was being, I was being very honest, like, cause I'm blunt. I'm being honest, and I'm calling it like I see it. Whereas, he tried to tell me about me, but it's not true. It's just you know how you tell somebody about themselves and they just they get on a defensive mode and just say anything because they want to hurt you. I'm like, I'm not saying anything to hurt you. I'm just telling you what it is. Just telling you what it is. And it's like he purposely, because I know he's not stupid I know he's very articulate. He purposely took it the wrong way just because he wanted to argue about something. And I'm like, dude, I know what you're doing. Just stop. Stop. So it was a lot of that going on. I'm like, I don't want it to be toxic. Just having something to argue about. I'm like, I'm not finna do this. I'm not trying to do this. I'm not. I'm not trying to argue with, no. And then when he must have made it home, he started voice messaging me on some BS and stuff like that. Pretty much saying like bye, but still carrying on. Still carrying on. Like if I say bye, bye. Whereas he want to keep going. I'm like, if you don't care to talk about a situation, to talk it out, because I don't believe in fighting or put my hands on my significant other or possible significant other or whatever. Because if I got to do that, we shouldn't be together. Now we can argue like cats and dogs or whatever, But just don't put your hand on me, and we ain't gotta go below the belt. Cause why? Why are we there? Cause if we there, then I don't believe you even give a damn about my feelings. Like, like we hate each other. Like I don't know. I think there's a such thing as healthy arguments or healthy debates. I think, but I'm not trying to come like I'm not trying to. Please don't. And I'm pretty sure you're not taking me wrong, but I'm not trying to be like I'm trying to control everything. It's just I know my word. I'm not trying to dream up a build a man workshop. I want the person to be themselves, but it's just like, bitch, consider me. Like I'm giving you, sweet, like nice, lovely, Hey, my boyfriend called me to come in bed, so I'll be back in a little minute. Wow. Okay, well, I might end up being off. 'Cause I do got to charge my phone, but handle your business, boo. But I could talk about this a little later. Cause I got to get something to eat. But go handle your business, boo. And thank you for joining. I'll be back. I'll be back. All right. That shit gay as fuck.